Mind is movement, with thoughts always restless. Desire is movement, with the urge for having. Time is movement, the past, present, future tussle. Only the center is motionless. Only love is unmoving. Only now is eternal.
In spite of this restlessness, could we still connect to the rich fullness of this eternal silence and oneness?
I sit here in a timeless state, extending myself into the fresh green offshoots of a withered plant. Mingling with the raindrops and soaring into the clouds in the form of yonder hills. Then I cascade down as a stream, solidifying into rocks on my way to later amorphize into soil and dust. Life is one full, wonderful, continuous offering, always offering us something through everything, even through pain and conflict. Drowning in this fullness and wholeness of life, I become the offered and the offering.
Can our choice of sustainable living in spontaneous simplicity with nature bring us closer to this oneness?
It's just a matter of priorities. To own 5 square feet of commercial space at Nariman Point, or 5 acres of natural wilderness in the Konkan. Both cost the same. Isn't it a matter of choice to join the money making rat race in your imported air conditioned, air freshened BMW on the busy, noisy, neon lit high street? Or withdraw onto the slow lane with shady trees, chirping birds, and bubbling brooks, working with love, joy, and compassion? Both the possibilities are always open. Yes, a matter of attitudes in one's idea of enjoyment. To sip scotch with the social glitterati in gaudy, gossipy, glamorously cluttered gazebos, dressed in perfumed, imported designer clothes. Or it could be a naked dip in the roaring seas, a jog on the soft, wet sand, with the quiet uncluttering of one's inner space. The choice is ours, the superficial or the intrinsic.
To follow one's heart, one needs some madness.
Madness is the breath of fresh air in this routine, conditioned, stagnated, and stuffy existence. It is the spirit of freedom, madness that always creates, innovates for others to scorn, mock, ridicule, and then belatedly follow. By then, a new madness starts, bubbling with life energy, with the intense desire to express, to manifest, to be. Madness is to stop being a hypocrite. Courage to be spontaneous is madness. Madness is to be free, free to love, to shout, to sing, to dance, to cry, to abandon one's self. To let go is to have.
Can a natural, unified, and humane work environment make our work and life more enjoyable?
Besides making a living, if our work could only teach us the art of living, can our involvement in our work become synonymous with the process of our own self discovery? Can our work environment become a reflection of our life values?
Bringing people closer to each other could also take us closer to this oneness.
There comes a time when actions happen without motivation or incentive, without exploitation or manipulation, without pressure or coercion, without planning or compromise. There comes another time when the ties are strengthened between man and man, man and animals, man and trees. Ties that weave this web of life, that resonate one strand to the tune of the slightest happening on this web. Ties that create a richness and diversity of experience, a unifying fullness.
Could the use of local natural materials help to create a warmer, more organic, and sustainable environment?
The stones sing. They sing to the sky and the clouds. They sing to the grasses and the trees, to the birds and the bees, till they all join in to sing this song of life.
Conversing with the land, sky, trees, and rocks, the spaces gradually shape and mold themselves.
Why did those rocks in the corner of the site beckon me to start a dialogue with them? Why do I feel satiated when the plants are watered after a long dry spell? What makes me bubble within at the sight of a babbling, frothing stream or waterfall? Why does a feeling of weightlessness engulf me at the sight of that bird's lovely flight? Why is it that I feel balanced and harmonious within in a well-designed space? The opening in the wall has no intention to trap the changing sky, nor does the sky decide to be seen in that framed way. The void has no intentions of owning that hill, nor does the hill force itself to define the space around the void. But amazingly, the sky seems to belong so much to the building, and the hill becomes an integral part of the spatial ambience. How beautiful is this detached attachment, being separate and belonging to at the same time.
Can a hint of this wonderful unity of life be felt through a unified space that connects holds and flows into everything around it?
Washing and revitalizing the various surfaces and forms, breathing life into spaces, the light flows in, uniting the outside with the inside, the measurable with the immeasurable, the four dimensions with the spirit dimension. An expressive awareness starts spreading from the center towards the circumferential infinity.
Can our designs be modern and still keep continuity with tradition, history, and social cultural values?
Opening up, breaking walls so that the spaces free themselves. Uncluttering, keeping the essentials so that the spaces start breathing. Simplifying all materials, surfaces, forms, and needs. Unifying the man-made with the natural The old house gets a new face, a new character, a new life.
Can a spontaneous work that is free of conditioning, styles, and isms become more responsive to life as a whole? Could our explorations and expressions through various mediums help us in our search for the meaning of life?
While sketching, one gets soaked into the whole space, dissolving the boundaries between the subject and the object.
Can the quality of our spaces bring about that feeling of bonding with everyone, everything around us, that feeling of oneness which we are today being alienated from?
Caressed by the warm sun and the cool breeze, an all-pervading goodness of being descends on me. The differences dissolve in this oneness of life.
And then, wouldn't living in this oneness make us better human beings?
Many a times there seems to be something deeper, something of greater relevance and significance to this daily act of living. The more I attempt to describe it, the more I seem to lose it. With no hang-ups or compulsions for climbing the social, professional, monetary ladder, every journey becomes its own destination. Every moment, life's glorious rejoicing. Could I not rejoice in just being?